Hey, welcome to Cowboy Leather and Shoe Repair. Hope everybody's having a good week. I know we did here. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by Cowboy Leather and Shoe Repair. As I said, we had a good week. Hope everybody else has had a good week. Hope everybody's still happy and healthy. It's been one of them weeks. A lot of shoes coming in, a lot of shoes going out. We've done different things. Check out, I think down there, I just posted a short on some customer brought some turtle shells in. Don't be a hater on me. I didn't kill or maim or anything like that, the turtles, but he brought them in and he wanted some Native American medicine bags made. They had bags in them, but the leather was falling apart and looking kind of gnarly. So we went ahead and we used some doe skin, and we made them up two little pouches. Apparently he's Native American and he wears them. But that was somebody that I met at the craft fair. He stopped by our booth and asked me if I could do it, and I said, why, yeah, bring them on. I'm not bashful. I'm not afraid of a challenge, within reason. So anyway, we finished those up earlier here this morning, and I called him, and he's either going to stop in today or stop in Monday. I thought it was cool little project. When I called him, he said, how'd they look? I said, they look pretty good. I said, they look better than what they did when you brought them in. So anyways, that's just one project we did. Let's see here. We made, I think we made a couple belts, and some other stuff, holsters, the usual, leather good. And, like I say, yeah, we did good. We had a good week. I'm not going to complain. But I got something out I just want to kind of hit on. It's kind of like a minute tool tip. Most everybody uses a pair of scissors like this. I believe these came from either Tandy or Weaver. They sell for, I think it's about $25, $30. They're good, they're handy, they're sharp. I've had these for probably 10, 12 years. Well, I happened to be in Harbor Freight here not too long ago, and I found these. Let me turn these around here. They're backwards, but these are great. They're industrial. They're sharp. They cut 5-6 ounce leather, but I don't usually cut anything that thick unless I'm cutting straps or something like that. Now, these are carbon steel, and like I say, you can't see them, but they've got little itty bitty serrations in the blade here. So does this pair. But this pair, they're starting to get a little dull. Every once in a while I'll run through. I got a scissor sharpener, and I'll just hit them a lick or two to sharpen them up. Now, if you plan on using or doing anything with fabric, like you want to line the inside of a bag or wallet or whatever, I myself, I've not really say had issues, but when I cut my fabric, I use canvas, pillow ticking, and stuff like that. after a while, it starts to get frayed. Well, the only way you can fix that is if you kind of fold it and do a pre stitch on it. But it just takes time. So what I did is I went. Sorry about that. The customer with the turtle shells and the medicine bags come in. So, anyways, where was that? Yeah, if I'm lining a purse, wallet, or whatever with fabric, after a while, it starts to unravel. And you can go and fold it and stitch it or glue it or use tape. But pinking shears, put them up there, you can see. For somehow, however them work, I asked my wife, she's a seamstress, and she can't tell me, but only that you cut it, it doesn't unravel. She said, I've made stuff that's gotten older, been washed and everything else, and it still hasn't unraveled. So I'm gonna try them. Also, what I found, if I cut fringe, I don't know if anybody's ever seen them, but you buy those the Justin Ropers, and they have the little flap there over the tongue, and it has some fringe. If you use that, use the pinking shears, then you go up where it's on a diamond, take and cut up, make your fringe out of that. It makes pretty good. In fact, that's what I did on those medicine bags. But yeah, just, little tricks, little trade. And like I said, Harbor Freight's got these for $7. They cut everything I want to do. It beats 30 or higher. But anywho, something else I heard. I don't know if anybody else follows. There's on Facebook. They have little chat forums or whatever. One of them is they have holster makers and different stuff. People talk about, show you how to make holsters. They put on there what they've made, and then everybody gets the option to pick it apart or tell them how good or how bad it is or what they would need to change. But anyways, I was on there last night, and somebody had asked the question. They said, what would you do, or how would you act if you found out that somebody close to you, and I guess meaning in the neighborhood, was making leather goods, making stuff pretty much what you were making? So I figured, okay, let me see what the comments are. Well, most everybody said, make friends with them, and collaborate. Everybody had positive. Nobody was negative and go, well, blow them up, or if they come by, don't talk to them. Well, I think it's some of my one or two of my videos. You have to go back and check. Just a little backstory. Before I got heavy duty into the weather, or I started, really getting and buying machines and stuff like that, there was a man about 4 miles from me. In fact, it's the man that basically I got most of my leatherworking machines from. He was he was a funny duck. He kept himself. He'd been in business doing leather repair, building saddles, and basically leather crafting. But he was in it with heavy. He was in it for, I believe, 25 and some odd years. And he told me But I thought, okay, yeah, talk is cheap. Well, when he passed away, and I moved all my machinery out of there because I rented for a year and a half, I think, year and a half, 2 years down there, uh, because I needed more room because I bought, all his equipment, which consisted of clicker dies, clicker presses, and a wealth of buckles, snaps, God knows what for making, dog collars, you name it, I could verbally make it. Most of it I tried selling off and nobody really wanted to buy it, so I turned it into scrap. Take it to the scrap yard. But anyways, getting back. Um, when I cleaned out, there was a filing cabinet sitting in the back, buried under some stuff. Well, there was going back several years, invoices and orders. Well, some of the stuff he made, he shipped off to Canada, Australia, England, Germany, European, pretty much every place in the United States. I did find some things in there for movie production companies. I believe one of them was he made a saddle or something for the movie Alamo with Billy Joel and Bob Thornton. So anyways, he was legit. Anyways, I bought him out. But when I first met him, he was kind of standoffish. He didn't really want to tell me, how to do anything. I mean, he would show me how to do stuff, but he wouldn't tell me everything. So, as I got to know him a little bit better and show him that I was interested, I wasn't just some fly-by-night somebody just wanted to diddle around as a hobby, that I was seriously into doing leather work, he started to open up. So anyways, make a long story short, he taught me a lot. He gave me the option to buy his stuff. So, if somebody moves into your territory, if you will, don't get butthurt. Make friends with them. They may have machines, tools, whatever, that you don't have, that you might be able to, hey, if I give you this or help you with this, can I use your bell skiver? Can I use your clicker press? Can I do this? Can I do that? Vice versa. It's like back in the olden days. Farmers didn't always have every piece of machinery that they needed. They kind of, swap back and forth. Well, I think that's the way weathercrafting should be. Hey, if I haven't got this, and Joe Blow down the street's got it, you help me, I help you. To me, there's nothing out there. I hear people say, well, this is my design. Well, your design looks a lot like Crafter A and Crafter B, and this old guy, he told me, he said, leather's been around for thousands and thousands of years. There's nothing out there that has not been made. Everybody is copying from somebody else. There's leather crafters, heck, they'll come up with a pattern. They'll make the pattern, they'll make a few things, they'll show you. They'll turn around and sell you that pattern. So, if some of the big companies are willing to sell you their patterns, they're not worried about you stealing anything, because they know that you can copy it, but you cannot duplicate it. So, if you're worried about, somebody seeing your ideas, don't. And if you're worried about Joe Blow down the street in the next town, that just gives you all the more reason to up your A game. I mean, if you weren't if you were making belts and you weren't finishing the edges, you were just cutting them, tooling them, and hanging them on your rack to sell, and you weren't beveling the edges, and Joe Blow down the street's doing beveling the edges, but he's not tooling them like you are, you need to step up your A game. It's really not a competition, per se. Now, we are competing against foreign-made stuff. You know, I get it every day. You know, people look at a belt. I give them a price on it. Oh, Jesus, I can go to Walmart. Well, yeah, you can go to Walmart, but that belt's going to stretch. In the first week and a half, 2 weeks, you wear it. Mine won't. So, you know, I'm going to wrap this up. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing down the street. Don't worry about what, you know, don't get your panties in a twist. It's all good. We're here to help one another. You know, if I didn't want you to know what I'm doing, I wouldn't make YouTube videos. And I'm willing to bet that everybody else making YouTube videos showing you how to do something wouldn't be doing it if we wanted to keep everything a secret. So, with that said, I'm going to get out of here. It's 3 o'clock. Well, I'm not going to leave the shop, but I'm going to clean up a little bit and finish up a few projects that I've got sitting here, small, simple ones. And I'm going to enjoy my weekend. And I hope everybody else enjoys their weekend. And stay safe. Come back if you will. If you like these videos, shorts, the long ones, hit the bell, hit the like, subscribe. I'd like to try and see if I can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of next month. I just like to have 1,000 subscribers. If I get 1,001, fine. If I don't get any more, oh well. I've just reached my goal of 1,000 people. That means somebody out there is crazy enough to watch and listen to what I got to say. So, with that said, again, everybody have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble and be healthy and be safe. And we'll catch you on the next go round. The Cowboy's out. Bye now.